Welcome back to our channel Ultra Rare Coins History. As you know that old is gold, but these pennies known as Lincoln cent are most valuable than you think. Don't spend one of them, you're lucky if you have one of these. So please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. The story of the 1980 United States 1-cent coin begins in an era of economic shifts, technological advancements, and growing interest in numismatics. This humble penny, often overlooked in everyday transactions, carries a history that intertwines with the nation's past and has recently stunned the world with its extraordinary value. In 1980, the United States was experiencing significant changes. The country was emerging from the economic challenges of the 1970s, including high inflation and fluctuating metal prices. The U.S. Mint, responsible for producing the nation's coinage, had been adjusting to these changes while maintaining the integrity of its coins. The Lincoln cent, a staple of American currency since 1909, continued to be minted with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This composition had remained largely unchanged since its introduction, ensuring consistency in the feel and weight of the penny. The design of the 1981 cent coin remained faithful to the original vision of Victor David Brenner, the renowned sculptor responsible for the famous Lincoln portrait on the obverse. This portrait, which had graced the penny for decades, was a tribute to the revered 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The words, "In God We Trust," were prominently displayed above Lincoln's head, reinforcing the nation's values. To the left of the portrait, the word, "Liberty," served as a reminder of the country's founding principles, while the year, 1980, was carefully placed on the right. On the reverse, the coin continued to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Designed by Frank Gasparo, this intricate depiction of the iconic Washington, D.C. monument had replaced the original wheat ears seen on earlier pennies. Above the memorial, the inscription, "United States of America," curved along the top edge, with "E pluribus unum" resting just below. At the bottom, the denomination, 1 cent, was boldly inscribed, ensuring that even the smallest denomination of U.S. currency carried a dignified presence. The 1980 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia bore no mint mark, a characteristic that continued a long-standing tradition. Denver minted cents featured a small D below the year, while San Francisco minted coins, primarily proof coins for collectors, carried an S mint mark. These mint marks provided crucial information to numismatists, helping them trace the coin's origin and assess its rarity. While millions of pennies were struck that year, the allure of the 1980 Lincoln cent lies in a specific and incredibly rare error coin. Coin errors have long fascinated collectors, with certain mistakes drastically increasing a coin's value. In this case, a small number of 1980 pennies were struck using a rare and unintentional die, leading to an anomaly in the design. This could include a double die obverse, an off-center strike, or a rare planchet variation. Such errors make these coins exceptionally rare, and when combined with perfect condition, their value skyrockets. Over the years, coin collectors and experts have scoured rolls of pennies, hoping to discover one of these elusive gems. The thrill of finding a rare coin in circulation keeps numismatists engaged, knowing that a simple pocket change discovery could turn into a life-changing event. Auctions have played a crucial role in determining the value of rare coins, with collectors willing to pay astounding amounts for unique and historically significant pieces. In an astonishing turn of events, a pristine example of the 1980 Lincoln cent, featuring a previously unknown and highly desirable error, recently shattered all expectations at auction. Graded at an exceptional level of preservation, this coin was deemed to be one of the finest known examples. Bidding escalated rapidly as collectors from around the world vied for the opportunity to own this numismatic treasure. As the final gavel fell, the winning bid reached a jaw-dropping $46 million, cementing this penny's place in history as one of the most valuable coins ever sold. Top 2. The United States of America has a rich history of coinage, and among the many fascinating pieces, the 2006 1-cent coin holds a story that captivates collectors and history enthusiasts alike. While at first glance, it may seem like just another penny in circulation, this particular coin has gained legendary status due to its rarity, minting anomalies, and most importantly, its extraordinary value. What makes this coin so special? Why would anyone pay millions for a humble 1-cent piece? Let's embark on an incredible journey into the world of numismatics to uncover the secrets behind the 2006 penny worth an astonishing $25 million. The story of this coin begins with the enduring legacy of the Lincoln cent. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the design has seen several changes over the years. The 2006 penny, part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, features the familiar bust of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, a sculptor whose initials can still be found on the lower portion of the coin. The reverse proudly displays the Lincoln Memorial, a structure symbolizing unity and the principles upon which the nation was built. But what makes the 2006 1-cent piece different from the billions of others that were minted that year? It all comes down to an extraordinary error that occurred during production. While the U.S. Mint takes great care in ensuring the accuracy of its coinage, occasional mistakes slip through the cracks, and these errors often become the most valuable treasures in the world of collecting. The 2006 penny in question was struck on a planchet meant for a different coin, leading to a unique appearance that sets it apart from all others. Experts believe it was mistakenly struck on a silver planchet rather than the traditional copper-plated zinc composition. This anomaly resulted in an unmistakable luster and weight difference, making it an immediate standout among numismatists. When this remarkable coin was first discovered, it sent shockwaves through the collecting community. Speculation grew as experts analyzed the rarity of such an occurrence. The excitement only intensified when a similar coin surfaced at a prestigious auction house, commanding a jaw-dropping price. As word spread, collectors around the world became determined to track down any remaining examples of this rare minting mishap. Beyond its minting error, the coin also carries historical significance that makes it even more appealing. The year 2006 marked a period of transition for the U.S. economy, as the nation faced challenges and technological advancements that reshaped industries. The Lincoln cent, often overlooked in daily transactions, served as a silent witness to this era, making this particular coin even more meaningful. As with any rare collectible, authentication and grading play a crucial role in determining its value. Experts from the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, carefully examined the 2006 penny, confirming its authenticity and placing it in a class of its own. Coins that receive high grades, particularly in mint-state condition, command significantly higher prices, and this particular specimen achieved one of the highest possible ratings, solidifying its status as a numismatic treasure. The moment of truth arrived when the coin was placed on the auction block. Collectors and investors eagerly awaited the final bid, knowing that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a piece of history. As the bidding war escalated, the price soared beyond expectations, eventually reaching an astonishing $25 million. The room erupted in applause as the winning bidder secured the legendary 2006 penny, forever cementing its place in numismatic history. The incredible journey of this coin serves as a reminder that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. A simple penny, often dismissed as insignificant, turned out to be one of the most valuable coins ever discovered. For collectors, the thrill of the hunt continues, as they search for the next rare gem that could be hiding in plain sight. Top 3. The story of the 1983 United States 1-cent coin is one of intrigue, history, and astonishing value. It may appear to be just another penny, but beneath its copper-coated surface lies a tale that has captivated collectors and numismatists around the world. This is the journey of a seemingly ordinary coin that turned into a $33 million treasure. Our story begins in the early 1980s, a time of transition for the U.S. Mint. The economy was shifting, and rising metal costs forced the government to reconsider how coins were produced. Prior to 1982, pennies were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but increasing copper prices made this unsustainable. In response, the U.S. Mint made a crucial decision to change the composition of the penny to a copper-plated zinc core. By mid-1982, this transition was in full swing, and by 1983, all new pennies were expected to be made from zinc with a thin copper coating. However, something unexpected happened. Among the billions of pennies minted in 1983, a few were somehow struck using the older, heavier copper planchets from 1982. How this mistake occurred remains a mystery, but these rare errors escaped into circulation, hiding among the millions of ordinary zinc pennies. To the average person, these coins looked identical to every other penny, but to collectors, they became legendary. At first, no one knew these rare copper 1983 pennies existed. People spent them, used them for change, and never gave them a second thought. It wasn't until decades later that a keen-eyed collector decided to weigh his 1983 penny. To his astonishment, it was heavier than a standard zinc penny. A normal 1983 zinc penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but this one weighed 3.1 grams, the same as the copper pennies from previous years. The discovery sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. Experts quickly confirmed that a small number of 1983 pennies had been mistakenly struck on the older copper planchets, making them incredibly rare. With rarity comes value, and as word spread, collectors and treasure hunters began searching through their loose change, hoping to find one of these elusive copper 1983 pennies. Over time, a few more surfaced, but they remained extremely scarce. The value of these pennies skyrocketed at auctions. What was once just a single cent became worth thousands, then hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the ultimate shock came when one of these rare 1983 copper pennies was sold for an astonishing $33 million. It was a record-breaking moment that left even seasoned collectors in AWE.so. What makes this particular penny worth so much? Its rarity, of course, is the biggest factor. But beyond that, its condition, provenance, and the excitement surrounding its discovery all contributed to its astronomical price. Collectors are always on the hunt for unique, historical errors, and this coin was one of the greatest finds of the century. Now, you might be wondering, do you have one of these rare pennies in your collection? The good news is that they can still be out there, hiding in old piggy banks, coin jars, or even your pocket change. If you ever come across a 1983 penny, weigh it. If it's 3.1 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you might just be holding a fortune in your hand. Top 4. The United States of America has a rich numismatic history, and among the countless coins that have been minted, few stand out quite like the 1993 Lincoln 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may appear to be just another penny, an ordinary piece of copper-plated zinc that millions of people have handled without a second thought. However, beneath its simple design lies an incredible story, one that has captivated collectors and enthusiasts around the world. This particular penny, due to a rare minting error, has reached an astonishing value of $36 million, making it one of the most sought-after coins in American history. The journey of the 1993 1-cent coin begins with its design. Like all Lincoln pennies minted since 1909, it features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design was originally introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth and has since become one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The reverse of the 1993 penny, like those minted between 1959 and 2008, features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The level of detail in this design is remarkable. Even the statue of Lincoln inside the memorial can be seen upon close examination. While billions of pennies with this design were produced, what makes this particular 1993 coin unique is an extraordinary minting error that occurred under rare circumstances. Minting errors have long been a fascination for coin collectors. While most coins are produced with precise quality control, occasional mistakes make their way into circulation. Some errors involve double strikes, off-center designs, or misprints, but the 1993 penny in question has a combination of anomalies that make it truly rare. It is believed that a small batch of these coins was mistakenly struck on a bronze planchet instead of the standard copper-plated zinc composition used after 1982. This material discrepancy alone is enough to make it a numismatic marvel, but what truly sets it apart is an additional minting defect, a double die obverse. This means that the details of Lincoln's portrait and the inscriptions appear slightly duplicated, a phenomenon that greatly increases the coin's rarity. For years, this error remained unnoticed, as most of these pennies went into circulation, blending in with the billions of others in daily transactions. However, keen-eyed collectors and numismatic experts eventually discovered the anomaly. Once confirmed by professional grading services, the value of these rare 1993 pennies skyrocketed. The appeal of this coin lies not only in its rarity, but also in its historical significance. It represents a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning between different production processes and materials, a period of change that inadvertently led to the creation of one of the most valuable pennies in history. The discovery of the 1993 1-cent coin with these minting errors sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. Coin collectors and investors alike scrambled to find any remaining specimens. Auction houses and private collectors placed immense value on this coin, recognizing that its rarity made it a once-in-a-lifetime find. As a result, when one of these coins surfaced in near-perfect condition, graded as Mint State 67 by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, it fetched an astounding $36 million at auction. This price shattered records, making it one of the most expensive coins ever sold. What makes this value even more astonishing is that most people wouldn't give a second thought to a penny found in their pocket or lying on the ground. Yet, for those who understand the world of numismatics, every coin holds potential value. This story serves as a reminder that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. While the chances of finding another one of these rare 1993 pennies are incredibly slim, the excitement of searching keeps collectors engaged in the thrilling pursuit of numismatic history. As more people become aware of this coin's incredible worth, interest in coin collecting continues to grow. Whether it's searching through old coin jars, examining change received in transactions, or studying minting errors in detail, the fascination with rare coins has reached new heights. The story of the 1993 1-cent coin is more than just a tale of monetary value. It's a testament to the allure of history, the thrill of discovery, and the unrelenting passion of collectors who seek out the extraordinary hidden within the ordinary.